We are back for some Jack Harlow. I'm one of those guys that said, I knew about Jack Harlow 2 years ago. One of those annoying people who tells you they knew about an artist before they blow up. That's me with Jack Harlow. And he just came out with an interview I noticed on YouTube the other day called Chicken Shop Date, where there's this girl who's interviewing him. So I thought it would be cool to react to Jack Harlow's communication skills. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Max. I'm a communication skills coach. What I do on this channel is I react to different people's conversations, interviews, and presentations, and I give you my thoughts on their communication skills. Also, if you've been with me for a while now, you may notice there's a new background today. I'm actually filming at my mom's place. There was an issue at my condo, so here we are. It's actually a nicer background, so this kind of works out. Guys, if you like my videos, or if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, help your boy out. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you tuning in. Let's get into today's video. Jack Harlow, the Chicken Shop Date.
What's poppin'?
Good start.
Oh, she's jokes, she's jokes.
You were there?
Yeah.
Swear.
Did you not see me?
No, I didn't see you.
I was waving at you.
Okay. I
was
believe
like,
you. I didn't see you.
What was the guy? There was a guy at the front and she had a sign. What did it say?
Fuck me.
What?
Like, look at the eye contact Jack's making. Now, Jack's a confident guy. When he's speaking with you, he's there with you. And when he's with you, right? He's not breaking eye contact with you. He's showing you that not only is he confident by looking at you, but he wants to be there with you. He's engaging, he's charming, he wants to make you feel good.
So, what's your type?
My type?
Mm-hmm.
Dark hair.
She has blonde hair. She goes, what's your type? He takes a sip, he takes a pause, and he says, dark hair. He was joking. That's the caveat. He made it clear that he was joking. If he said dark hair and he came across as serious, then it's a little bit of an insult. That's not the nicest thing to say. But the way he delivered it with sarcasm, that pause, that smile, she knew it was a joke. And as a result, it worked.
Can you read?
What the hell is this?
Sorry, I meant, do you like to read?
I do.
Doesn't break eye contact, right? I do.
Do you like to read?
I do.
He doesn't project his voice very, very loudly. You know, he's sort of got a calm, quieter charisma about him. I'm not saying he's introvert. He definitely doesn't seem like an introvert. He seems very comfortable socially. He seems very comfortable approaching people and speaking to people, but he's not loud with it.
I like the 90s.
Cool.
But something about the 70s.
Yeah. Well, what about it?
Well, you are stupid.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, like in a good way.
Okay.
She's keeping a straight face, man. She's doing a good job.
First one. And I had my first Lucozade the other day.
Lucozade.
The orange drink.
The Lucozade.
Lucozade.
He doesn't take himself too seriously either, Jack, right? He laughs at himself. He's able to laugh at himself.
What about it?
Well.
It doesn't seem like he's protecting his ego in that way. You know, when someone can laugh at themselves, there's a sign of humility there. It's not like he's not protecting himself so much. You know what I mean? He's got his guard down. And I just like the way he carries himself too, right? If you notice his hands, he communicates with his hands quite a bit, the way he gestures. You know, he has a smooth way of communicating. It's not timid. You know, he's relaxed in his movements. He's kind of hanging. He's not uptight with his posture. He's sort of loose and relaxed and lets his hands do a little bit of talking too. And if someone says something to him, he can, which in a joking way, he can kind of just turn and laugh about it.
Oh, the wings. Quite exceptional. A bit of spice, but they're all right.
Yeah, he seems definitely like a guy who can acclimate to the environment. You know what I mean? He can kind of get into whatever the mood and the energy is in the space.
I love H.
I know. He loves you. He was telling me all about you.
Really? What did he say?
Wild shit.
No, he didn't. There's nothing to say.
I be seeing him under your pictures too.
Oh, yeah. He's obsessed with me.
She's jokes, man. I like her. What's her name? Amelia? I like her vibe too.
And you so in tune, you understand me. I make you laugh and you say to me that you can't stand me. You soul food and you eye candy. I want to meet you in Miami and I want you to meet my family.
Okay, well, I'll check my schedule and see if I can.
Dude, she's good. She's good. So it's kind of cringy if someone's going to be rapping to you, unless it's Jack Harlow. There's only like 7 people in the world who can rap to you and it won't be cringy. You know what I mean? Like if you're sitting on a date and someone's rapping to you, it's like, okay.
What, like, is the most romantic thing you've done for someone?
Bought them a plane ticket?
Was it a private jet?
No.
Oh.
Back
Economy.
58C.
Have you reached peak cuteness yet?
No.
I know you're still getting cuter by the hour.
Genuine smile, you know? Jack appreciates her. You can tell Jack thinks she's genuinely funny. But something I can say just as a communication skill tip.
58C.
He said specifically 58C. Jack here is getting specific with his language. And it allows the audience, it allows us to feel more familiar with him. Because it's like, oh, he's speaking about real things that we've done. Like sitting in 58C. And it also allows the audience to visualize these things even more. Because it's like I'm visualizing looking at my ticket and looking at, 28D when I'm going to the back of the plane. Right? So that's what specific language can do. It can help your audience visualize your message even more. And it also helps you connect with the speaker even more. Because it's like, oh, they're using real words. They're using real language.
I got like 4 years till peak.
4 years, okay.
And then it...
Did you have braces as a child?
I did.
So did I.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know they did those over here.
What? Obviously they do.
So he's now trying to keep up with her humor a little. Right? So he's engaged with her just as much as she's engaging with him. And Jack seems like he's a people person in that way. He knows how to charm people. He knows how to make people feel comfortable, right? By playing into her humor and appreciating it and not taking himself too seriously. I bet you that's making her feel more comfortable and making this conversation feel a lot easier.
What you got next? What you got for me?
People sense when you let them be them. Let them be them. I have to do that with my family members sometimes. They get on my nerves. But if I say, hey, they're who they are, I'm going to let them be themselves, it's way easier for me. Jack Harlow, he's letting her do her thing, man. And he likes her. He appreciates her.
Oh, you live in London?
In a flat on
yes.
Oxford Street, 8 daughters.
With 8 daughters.
Single dad.
And you'd be like rapping around town. Still.
Rapping around town.
Jack says the perfect amount, right? He's not filling in the space with words because he feels uncomfortable and he doesn't feel like he needs to be forced. A lot of the time when we feel uncomfortable, it's like we say things to fill in the silence because it feels awkward. Jack's not really doing that, right? When there's a silence, he lets the silence be had.
Around town. Still.
Rapping around town.
But he knows when to play into the joke. He knows when to speak. He knows when to engage. After he delivers that last joke about rapping around town, look at him hold eye contact with her and smile.
Rapping around town.
Right? Just laughing, looking, didn't say anything for a good 3-4 seconds. Makes a joke and he's just watching her reaction and smiling and enjoying, it seems like. I haven't seen her reaction, but enjoying the moment with her. Jack's not shy in the sense that he looks at you. He's engaged with you. He smiles with you. He uses the other parts of communication to communicate, not just his words. He knows how to make you feel good. He's engaged. He's there with you. He listens. These are all things we can learn from Jack as a Mac daddy.
Can you cook?
No.
Ooh.
Not to worry. Can you?
No.
To worry. Is that your outro? You about to get up and go take a bit of the piss?
She's kept it cool, man. She really kept it cool this whole time. Kept a straight face. Didn't really seem to break character. She's legitimately really funny. I like her.
Dance?
A little bit. Ooh. Somebody's been on the internet.
There you go. She broke for a second there. You made her break for a second.
Somebody's been on the internet.
Mom, I can hear you. I can hear you, Mom. Like I said, I'm filming at my mom's place. I can hear her moving around. Talking about Jack Harlow here, Mom. It's okay, you'd like Jack Harlow.
Somebody's been on the internet.
So there's a lot of things we can take away from Jack as a communicator. You know, his presence, he really listens. He doesn't feel like he needs to fill in an awkward silence or a silence with words just for the sake of it. Why? Because he feels comfortable with who he is. He doesn't feel like he has to project his voice very loudly to get his point across because he's very present with you. You know, when you're present with someone, you don't have to be loud. You don't have to overcompensate with the volume of your voice because you're right there with them. Your presence is felt. Guys, if you want to watch the extended reaction, all you need to do is click on my Patreon link below. I've got tons of bonus footage there and lots of other uncut videos that I think you will enjoy. So, thank you for tuning in. My name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.